Hey everybody, it's Catherine D. Giffen. Okay, Catherine Diana. That's where we're going with that. I am a master at emotional alchemy, which is tology. It is mastering the merging of darkness and light. It is taking your energy. Let me turn this air down. It is taking your demons, which are not evil, red-eyed monsters floating around all over the place with gnashing teeth and claws. They are inside of us. They are addiction. They are anger. They are those thoughts that tell us that we're not good enough. They're that voice inside of our head from our parents, or that mean grandpa that told us that we would never amount to anything because we were a bad kid, or nobody was a bad kid. We might have done bad things, but there were reasons behind them. Humans have reasons for everything, and we could go on and on and on about nature versus nurture and get into sociology versus psychology. We could use big words, we could use layman's terms, we could we could go on and on and on about crap all day, but today is about you. Today is about everyone, and every one of us, every single human being watching this or that came across this today is a human being, has a soul, whether you want to admit it or not. Every single one of us is going through something. Every single one of us can relate to feeling ashamed, to feeling not okay sometimes. And it's okay to not be okay. And guess what? You can turn that around. No matter how low you've been, no matter how high you've been, you can ground yourself and come back to earth. And you can also find heaven here on earth. It's hope. Hope. It stands for heaven on planet earth. It's here. Hell's here too. I've been there. Alright, so let's get into the messages that I've been trying to over and over and over and over and over and over and over relate to all of you. And just get out of my brain and out of my mouth, which is a lot harder to do because I can never find a good time or get organized enough to get my notes out, or I have excuses after excuses after excuse. I'm 40 years old. I have developed a new type of therapy, if you will. It is called Get Lit, and it stands for Lyrical Interpretation Therapy. If you hear it somewhere else, that's because they heard it from me first. I consider myself a not-so-strategic, existential philanthropist. My quote to leave to this world is, perception is 90% of your reality, and the other 10% is accepting it as such. This is one of my notebooks. Okay, so how I do my tarot readings is different. I use the tarot cards as a visual to explain the messages or symbols that I get when I take my drives, which is how I kind of unwind and how I connect with my light, my guides. No filters here, guys, just sunshine and the darkness in me that I like to control. I can control, and it can come out when necessary, but mostly these days we are about love and light when we can be And sometimes we need to bring out Katie, but usually Catherine is here. And no, I don't have multiple personalities, but I am borderline. I do have borderline personality disorder. But who likes labels? I mean, if my baby bought a Birkin, I'd be whooping his butt all night long, or her butt, or whoever. I am not with anyone. I'm single, and happily so for the first time in my life. Okay, so when I went on my drive, a few things came out. If you can read that, please be my guest, because I'm a little confused here. Okay. Clouds are important. Smoke, maybe smoke clouds. Somebody's stuck in a loop. Look, kind of like the same thing, but different situations, maybe different people. But you are, for some reason, you're not learning your lesson. When we do the same thing over and over and we expect something else to happen, we know that's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, that's crazy, right? Well, it kind of is. So try something different, learn to adapt to the situation, and guess what? You'll get a different outcome. Woo. I know, I'm not trying to be a jerk. But, oh, there's a fly in here. Fly on the wall, we're being watched. Big brothers everywhere. No, but that could be significant. Pinball, that's different. Arcades. So that might be, that is different, because I haven't seen a pinball game or pinball machine in a long time. Okay. Pool. I don't know if it's pools or a pool, like pool table. Oh, but I got a 9-ball here. So 9-ball, that's a pool game. I know that. I dated a pool player. A really good one, too. But I keep names out my mouth, unless it's mine. We got a number here, 2355, or 2385. 1144. Okay, that is interesting. We've got a location symbol, like on the phone, a little like exclamation point looking thing. Sorry, my nose itches. That could be a sign. When my nose itches, this is trigger warning. Any kind of narcotic that makes your nose itch. So maybe earmuffs, heroin, if somebody is dealing with the fentanyl fantasia that's going on right now. Pools, again, wood, specifically white oak. So I don't know if someone's working in the tree business right now. Sorry, this clip is hurting my hair, and my hair is a mess, but I really don't care. White oak goes for a lot. I've got 59, the number 59, a V, the letter V. I don't know if someone's an Aries. I'm an Aries, April 7th. Eddie, the name Eddie, 10-4. 10-4, you know, over and out. You don't say good buddy. I learned that means something else. But you can say good buddy if that's what you're into. Over and out. I got the police. Alberts, Chanel, but it's Chanel the name, not Chanel the bag or the label. I'm so over labels. I've got Weeping Willow and a lake. So there's a Weeping Willow by a lake that someone likes to go to, and fish. I've got Hornet's Nest, 10860. Rainbow, someone was stung, Hornet's Nest. That reminds me of the movie, you guys know it, My Girl. So, we've got shadows, me and my shadow, strolling down the avenue. That's a really old, that's from my Nana, I think. Anyway, I got a white caddy. I'm still seeing that painted, that baby blue Chevy, old Chevy, baby blue, like painted with house paint with a white stripe on the back. Blue strip, in the strip club, throwing ones at you, and you know what's going on. Sorry, I can't, everyone can sing, but, you know, whatever. Sky view. I got gemstones, jewels, NTVT. NT and VT. Peter. I got Hawthorne. Okay. Baby, I love you. Oh, but baby, I love you. But baby, I love you. Looks like someone's being gaslit here. It's like they say, but baby, I love you. And it's okay. Baby, I love you. We've got Grand Belt Express. And I've got a 0 with a line through it. And victim. 222 for an angel number. And hesitation. No hesitation. And then hit the deck. Mirrors. Stuck. I know. Prism. And then the M's crossed out with an N. Prison. Okay. So let's, and 45 and 7. Red and Cheetos. Okay. I have something to say about the victim. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Let's turn that off. Here's my little guy. I love that little guy. My little guy. About the victim with 0. I would love to start something that states that there are no victims that are living. If there's anyone that has been through any kind of dehumanizing, traumatic victimization and has lived to tell about it, then they are a survivor. I'm a survivor of several things. I'm a trauma queen. I'm a survivalist, gosh darn it. I know many of you out there have survived many things and have been through many traumas. I know many victims, but they're all dead, unfortunately. And I feel that people that are in a victim mentality and call themselves victims of anything that are still alive, that it makes me ill. It makes me sick to my stomach, and it's disrespectful to those who are victims and are gone. It makes me sick to my stomach. Like these Lyft commercials, I'm sorry, and trigger warning, and if this doesn't make it and it gets taken off and taken down and you guys get angry because you are a victim, because you were, trigger warning, molested or raped, so are so many people, and they don't want to talk about it because that makes them weak, or victims, especially men who think that it makes them weak because they were molested or raped, and they don't want to talk about it because they're strong men and that makes them weak because that makes them no sir, no ma'am, no. If you made it, you're strong, you're a survivor, and you survived something that should have made you a victim, should have killed you, should have made you a victim of this life, of this chaos right now. And I will be damned if I ever call myself a victim. Please come to me alive and tell me that you're a victim of anything. I have so much empathy for all of you. Any of you who've been through anything. I feel for you so much. And I'm so proud of so many of you that are still here fighting and looking and searching for your purpose. And I would love to be the one to help you and talk to you about anything that I can. And we can do that privately. However, if you want to play games and you need money and you jump at the opportunity to stop. It's disgusting. We need to change the definition of the word victim, because you're not a victim if you're still here. Period. You made it. You're a survivor. Gross. We the people, huh? How does that go again? We learned the preamble in 5th grade. I think the president should reread it. Humpty Trumpty sat on his wall. What happened next? Sorry, we won't get into all that. But let's read the cards, shall we? Alright. Mirrors, prisms, prisons, custody battles. Oh, sorry, men. I hear there's some women out there. I'm feeling some women out there that are abusing their powers. I'm getting a little upset because I see both sides of the street. And right now, women, I'm a little disappointed in some of you. Men are stepping up to the plate. There's a lot of men out there that I'm very proud of. And there's a lot of women that I'm very proud of too. But right now, women are getting more empowered and abusing it. Not the right way to go about it, ladies. Women are more emotional and we need more strategy. Men are more strategic and they need more emotion. Let's do this the right way. Not everyone, not all women, not all men. I'm not trying to say boo women. I'm not trying to be a feminazi or the opposite. I have my own beliefs and I'm entitled to them, and so are you. So if you don't like me, that's perfectly fine. I don't like me a lot of the times either, but I do love me, and I love you guys. I love unconditionally with tons of conditions. Let's get into these cards. All right, now I never really know how to set this thing up to where you can see me. Well, it doesn't matter if you can see me or not, I guess. You just need to hear or see the cards. And I don't want you to see anything crazy. Well, there. You can see the sun. Yay! Alright, let me get my cards. Oh. Well, without moving the camera. Like I said, gosh, I'm such a mess. Okay, here they are. New deck, pretty much. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them anyway, like I do. Calling in my guides. Hello, let's call the 144. It's more like 144 billion million. We're all chosen. It's when we wake up, or if we choose to awaken. If we're all made in his image, then we are all him, are we not? Just saying. Oh, it looks like we have something to say. Consider all of your options before acting. This is for someone in particular. Consider all of your options before acting, wherever the camera is. Okay, here we go. Come on in. Into the cards, guys. I know you're busy. Come on. Hashtag submerged. Let's go deep within. Hashtag tology. Hashtag trauma queen. Hashtag Toothless Tarot. Alright, that's the third shuffle. And now bring them in. Here we go. I like to close my eyes. Makes it better, because then they just kind of fly out when I want to. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay, so storyline. Oh, goes as such. All right, it looks like we've got the Two of Cups. Now, in relation to what we've been talking about, it looks like some form of therapy. We're talking about two gentlemen. When we were talking about the gaslighting, it looks like when this particular guy is with his friends, or when he's with around your family, he's a totally different person. I'm speaking to a couple people in particular. But when you guys are in close quarters, it's a totally different story. This is a form of narcissism. This is gaslighting. This is abuse. This is unsafe. Let's see. Okay. This is your gift from God. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is you, Queen. All right. You're getting a gift right now. There's looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 children involved here. Okay. 2 of them belong to him and 2 of them do not. Let's hear more about that. I want to see more about that. Are they, yeah, 2 of those are his kids. And Ace of Wands. It looks like you're going to get out if you make up your mind to get out. That's up to you. All right, the next card. It looks like we have Judgment. So either you're going through court or you're going to go to court. It looks like this is for one specific person. So we're going to go ahead and go with it. Usually this is for a collective, but I feel like this is for somebody in particular. So judgment is going to be called upon this specific male. I read those names earlier, and I feel like this blue Chevy might be involved. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, and that was in reverse when I pulled it out. So I don't know if a house is involved or if 3 of the children may be older and 1 is younger. The Moon and 18. So 18, maybe you got together when you were 18 and there's some secrets. Maybe he doesn't know that one of the children is his. That's what I'm feeling about that. And Temperance, meaning it's your choice whether you tell him or not. But be careful when you do, because I feel like he has a violent streak. Those are all the cards that we have for them. But if I split the deck, both sides are blank. So I'm going to pull them both. And we've got Justice and we've got the Ace of Cups. So that's both good. Either way that you go, which means if you take him to court or you're in court, justice will be served accordingly. And this is a gift from God. You make the right decision, or from the universe, powers that be, whatever you want to call it, or yourself. If you choose yourself and the way that you want to go, things are going to work out fine. Your cup will be filled. The water, everything will be cleared. You are free to go. Okay? Everything's going to be fine. I apologize to anyone who this didn't resonate with today. But someone really needed to hear all that. They were looking for answers, and I hope that you got them. I have a doctor's appointment that I'm late for, so I gotta go. Bye.